You guys, I'm getting married today. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe that today has finally come. It's insane. This feels so surreal. Like, I can't believe this day has finally come. Johnny and I are getting officially married today. So we're actually getting legally court married today. So this isn't the actual wedding. I doubt I'm gonna film like a very casual get ready with me video like this on the day of my wedding because I feel like it's gonna be super hectic. But today I'm getting married, and then in a few weeks we'll have our wedding. But today it's official, like today. And I can't believe it. I'm so excited. So let's get ready. I don't have a ton of time, so let's just jump into it. Also, these are the balloons from my bachelorette party. But okay, let's just go ahead and start. So I am going to start with some face oil. I'm just really obsessed with this hack. Like, this is so good. Like, why did we ever stop doing this with our makeup? So first you put the face oil, and then you put the face powder, and then you start your foundation. Like, why did we stop? It's so good. Oh, let me zoom you in. My bad. How's that? Okay. The lighting is a little crooked here because the window is right here. So apologies if things look uneven throughout this video. My desk was just super messy, so this was the only spot I could put you guys in. So we've got our face oil. Like always with all of my Get Ready With Me videos, I will leave a link below to all of the products that I'm using. But now, oh my gosh, my hands are so slippery. We're gonna dust our face with some face powder. It's crazy, it doesn't feel real that today we're getting married. So we still have people guessing when our actual wedding day is over on the vlog channel. If you haven't checked out the vlogs, I have a vlog channel, if you guys didn't know, where I share daily vlogs, and I have a whole series of all the wedding planning and everything we've done up until this point. And so if you want to see any of that, you can go over to JaaackJack Vlogs. But over there, everyone is guessing when our wedding date will actually be. And so if you have any guesses, go ahead and comment it below. Chulito! This is the last time I can say this, but my fiance just got home. BRB. Powder is done. Now we can move on. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna do my eyes first before I do foundation. I made that mistake in my last Get Ready With Me, so we're not gonna make that mistake again. So let's start with the eyes. I'm gonna prime them with my concealer. That was too much already. I already know that was too much. I'm like nervous. I'm just setting with translucent powder right now. Johnny's making me nervous right now because he's cutting it close. He just got home from work, but he wants to go do a workout first before getting ready for our appointment at the courthouse. We have to leave in an hour. I don't know how he's gonna do that. Technically less than an hour. I don't know how he's gonna do that. So I got 2 different dresses off of Amazon to wear today to the courthouse, and they're both so cute. I don't know which one to wear. I wish this was live so you guys could help me like live on the spot, but I'll show you both the dresses and then the one that I end up going with. I know people talk about like getting court married. It's just a piece of paper. Like, getting officially married is just a piece of paper. And I know that, but like this is a huge milestone for me and Johnny. Honestly, in any relationship, like getting married is a huge milestone, but especially like me and Johnny being together for so many years and then getting officially married today, it just, like, I have butterflies in my stomach and I also feel sick to my stomach at the same time. Like, why am I so nervous? But our family is gonna go over with us to the courthouse, and then afterwards we're all going out to eat. And for like all the wedding planning stuff, for the most part, it's been like me making the decisions, and like especially with like the food and stuff, like all the details of the wedding, I've been picking it. So for today, I was like, Johnny, you pick whatever you want, whatever crazy thing you want, we will have. And guess what he picked? Chinese buffet. We are going to a Chinese buffet to celebrate our marriage. I love it though. That's so Johnny. And today's also really special because today is Zoe's 9th birthday. So my little Zosie girl is 9 years old. And yes, we did decide to get married on her birthday, like strategically, because my mom said that when you get officially married, that's like a date you have to always remember. Like it's significant, even if we don't want it to be, because Johnny and I have decided we are going to celebrate our regular anniversary indefinitely, but we didn't want to wait that long to get married because our anniversary is in November. So we're like, okay, let's just pick any random day. And then my mom was like, oh, you should probably pick a day that's still significant because you're going to have to remember it, because there'll be times when you fill out certain paperwork where you'll need to know that information or like remember the date you got married on. And so I was like, how about Zoe's birthday? Like, I won't forget Zoe's birthday. And then this is like us being like sad and sentimental. But like once Zoe is no longer with us because she is getting old, it's like she's still always a part of us because like our actual marriage date is her birthday. So she'll always be a part of us. So it just kind of felt special to get married on her birthday. Birthday girl, birthday girl. Oh, I want to go see. So this morning I woke up early to run to the store to grab Zoe some birthday presents. So I gave her one of her toys already, and then I left one on the counter because she didn't see it yet. So I left one on the counter and I told Johnny, like, when you walk in, like, this is your present to Zoe. And so he just gave it to her and she's playing with it right now. It's a cute little like birthday cupcake stuffed animal. She loves stuffed animals. Like those are her favorite kind of toys, like bones and like toys that are hard. She's not into. She likes the soft, fluffy toys. Another thing I wanted to talk about while getting ready is another reason I'm so excited for today and to get married and start this new chapter in mine and Johnny's life. God has just been so faithful in our whole relationship and this whole like season of waiting. God has been so good and so faithful, and he put it on my heart to fast for 3 days before our marriage. And so that's what I've done. And when we go out to eat today will be my first time eating in 3 days. It's crazy because I've done 3-day fasts before. They've always been so powerful. Like I've never done a fast and regretted it. And I just wanted to share this in case, like, if you've never fasted and you're interested in it, or if you've been meaning to fast, it is so powerful how God just moves when you deny yourself, when you deny your flesh. And I feel like if I say, oh, I didn't eat for 3 days out of context, like that just sounds crazy. But doing it for the Lord is just so much different. It's different, okay? And I feel so strong. I feel so renewed, and I feel so full of joy. And if you think about it, like, oh, not eating for 3 days, typically like someone could be very miserable or like just so hungry, and all you're thinking about is your flesh and the feelings of hunger. But that hasn't happened once. Like, yeah, I hear my stomach growling every now and then, but like I'm not sitting in that like, oh, I'm so hungry. I'm not sitting in that. Like I'm just focused on Jesus. And I mean, that's how we should live every day, not the fasting every day part, but that's how we should live every day, like our focus on Jesus. And so this fast has just felt so amazing. And I just know like my strength comes from the Lord. My joy comes from the Lord. And he always does miracles. Like you don't fast for the miracles, but that's just how God works. Like miracles happen when you pray and you fast. But I do think it's something that, like, speaking of fasting, I do think it's something you need to be mentally and spiritually prepared for, because Johnny and I have done fasts in the past where it's like, oh, the church is doing a fast, like let's jump on it and do it with them. But like we're not there mentally and spiritually, so we don't make it all the way through, or we don't finish the fast, or like the fast is painful and miserable. And that's not how fasting should be. So before you even fast, ask for the Lord to sustain you, and He absolutely will. It's crazy. Today, I woke up with so much energy. And I don't talk about fasting a lot on my channel because I do believe that fasting should be a private matter between you and God. It's not something to go around boasting about, or it's not something to go around like showing how miserable you are. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I feel like I have read scripture that talked about that. And so whenever I do fast, I try to keep it as low key as possible. Like I don't tell friends, I don't tell family. Obviously I tell Johnny. I try to keep it private because that's how fasting should be. But the only reason I'm sharing it here is because I want to encourage anyone that's watching to give fasting a try. My advice is to read scripture, and I believe the book of Matthew has a section all about fasting. So read that, get more aligned with the Holy Spirit, and then watch God move in your life. I know God is going to do miracles in mine and Johnny's marriage. I just know it. So these lashes are the more dramatic ones I have from House of Lashes. I think Boudoir is the style. So the last time I wore these was my bridal shower, and I had very smoky makeup. And I realized I don't want that smoky of a eyeshadow look on my wedding day. So I want to try something more natural, but still with the dramatic lash. It looks a little too crazy. Is it too crazy? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's too crazy. I don't think I want to do that one. Oh, I'm just wasting time now. Do you guys think I'm gonna cry at the courthouse? I know I'm gonna cry at my wedding day, but do you think I'll cry today? I didn't even think about that. I guess we'll see. I am vlogging and doing like a day in my life. I'm gonna go with my tried and true, the Ardell Demi Wispies. I found these at Marshall's, so I was like, why not? I didn't know Marshall's sell Ardell lashes, but I saw them when I was standing in line. I was like, let me just pick up some of my lashes. I might have to trim these. You know what? I think I could. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try to wear it full today. Okay, that's still wet, but I think I like that way more. But what's nice about the Ardell Wispies is that the band is really like flexible, so it's easier to mold it across like the shape of your eye versus like this one from House of Lashes is so thick. So that's why I feel like I struggle sometimes. So going back to like our anniversary date, it's in November and we're always gonna celebrate that one. I think when you've been together as long as we have, it's like, we're not throwing away that date. Like that's our date. So we're keeping it, but we didn't want to wait that long, even though I know November is just literally right around the corner at this point, but still we didn't want to wait that long. And so we picked a date that was really insignificant to us, but we picked it based on the weather. That was it. We picked a date that we were like, you know what? I think this is going to be good weather for a wedding. So we got engaged at the beginning of this year, like January 1st, very first day of the year. We got engaged, and I would have loved to go to the courthouse the very next day. But Johnny had made a really good point. If we go to the courthouse, we will not have a wedding. Like, he's like, I know you, Jackie. You're not going to want to throw a wedding, and I want you to have this experience. And my dad was the same way too. He's like, we want you to have a wedding. And I was like, okay, fine. So that's why we've waited so long to get officially married, because if we got officially married any sooner, I would have not gone through with the actual wedding. So that's when we started talking wedding dates then. And I was like, okay, I want to get married soon. So like, let's try, like, how about for our birthday? Like we could have a May wedding. It was going to be way too hot and also too short of like notice, like, couldn't plan a wedding in just 6 months or 5 months. Like that's just kind of too crazy. So we needed to give ourselves a little more time. I'm gonna let those finish drying and then I will top it off with mascara later. So let me go ahead and work on the face. So when we realized May wasn't gonna work for our wedding day and our November anniversary was just too far out, we decided to just pick something based on the weather. And so that's where we came up with our date, which again, we haven't shared. So go ahead and guess in the comments. I'm giving you all the clues right now though. But we just picked the date because of the weather. And then when we had that date, they're like, okay, so when are you gonna get court married? Like, when are you gonna make it official? And I was like looking at the calendar and I was like, oh my gosh, let's do Zoe's birthday because it's right around the corner from that date. So that'll be perfect. So we'll get officially married and then shortly after we'll have our wedding. And so that just kind of worked out perfectly. I'm so excited. I've said this before in past videos, but if Johnny and I had gotten married any sooner, I don't think it would have worked out. I think we would have had some serious issues because Johnny and I, we were not always on the same page. Especially once I became a Christian, we were not on the same page. And I fully trusted in God and I was ready to walk away from my relationship with Johnny because I didn't want to be in a relationship that took me away from my relationship with Christ. Like, once I became a Christian, that was the most important thing in my life. And I wasn't going to stay with someone who was going to take that away from me. And so I was fully ready to walk away because I knew Johnny was not on the same page as me. But the Lord told me to stay, and it didn't make sense. But throughout the years, I've seen God's hand just move in our lives. Quick little side note, I'm using these new products from Merit. They have the Brow 1900 pencil in light brown, and then the, what is this, volumizing pomade in light brown. So I'm gonna use these to fill in my brows. So when the Lord told me to wait, that's what I did. I just waited, and that was the beginning of my waiting season, and I had no idea how long it would take to get here. But now I look at where Johnny and I are. Our relationship is stronger than ever. We are totally aligned with same goals, same plans, what we want, our values, our morals. Like, we're so in line, and we continue to pursue the same, like we're going in the same direction now. And now I feel like we are equally yoked. And that's something we were lacking before. And so that's what I mean. Like, if we had gotten married any sooner, it probably wouldn't have worked out because of how unequally yoked we were. And that's something I can't thank God enough for just everything he's done in our relationship, everything he's done in me and in Johnny. I think it's just one of those things where it's like you look at our love story and only God can do that, you know? Okay, brows are done. That always takes me like 10 years. And now I'm going to finish off the face really quickly. A little bronzer action here. So I have decided to hire a hairstylist for my wedding day. So I'm not going to be doing my own hair for the wedding. I'm still doing my own makeup, but I'm not doing my own hair. So I don't know if you guys still want me to do like bridal hair trials. Let me know if that's something you're interested in seeing, but I've already confirmed and booked someone to do my hair on the wedding day. Because after the first one I did, I just realized, you know what, this is gonna be way too hard and stressful on my wedding day. Let's just have a professional do it. That just sounds so much easier. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna load up on mascara on the top and bottom lashes. I'm so happy we were able to put on the full strip of lash without having to cut it. I feel like that's like never happened before. I think I might go with the Demi Wispies on my wedding day. What do you guys think? I feel like for eyeshadow, I'm pretty set on what I want to do, but the lashes you pick can make or break the entire look. Like, it changes everything. So that's why I keep going back and forth with lashes. But eyeshadow, I'm feeling confident. We're gonna do a really pretty soft glam look that has some warmth to it. It's gonna be perfect. So going back to Zoe's birthday, I baked her a cake. which I have a vlog sharing the recipe for that, but I baked her a little doggy cake. And after our court marriage, we're gonna come back here, sing her happy birthday, give her her cake and give her all the love, and then go out to eat. Okay, here is the final makeup look for today. Let's take out these curls and see what they look like. I think I want to get a 1-inch curling iron. So the curling iron that I have right now is 1.5 inch, I believe. But I feel like I want something a little bit tighter. It might work best for my longer hair, but we'll see. Because I feel like with these curls, like right now they look really curly, but they tend to fall really quickly and look more like lived-in curls. But I feel like if I were to get a 1-inch curling iron, it would give me like the super curly look that I want with my long hair. I'm gonna ask the hairstylist that I'm working with, I'm gonna ask if she has a 1-inch curling iron. Hi Chulo, how was your workout? Hurry up. Love you. Okay, oh my word. Okay, something like that. Let me go try on the 2 dresses and you guys let me know which one you like best. Okay, so here is the first dress that I grabbed. I think it is so cute. It has a V-neck and this like kind of crossbody. It's so wrinkly. I need an iron like ASAP. But it's like a wrap dress and it has these really flowy sleeves and I think it's so sweet. So this is my first option. Okay, now here is the second one. I think this one feels so sweet. So here's what it looks like. I think I like it off the shoulder, but you can also wear it like this, which is also really, really pretty. Like I love the square neckline like that. I think that's gotta be my favorite neckline, but I think, I mean, you could wear it both, but for today, I feel like I would want to wear it like this. This just feels so whimsical, so girly and feminine. I'm obsessed. I found both of these dresses on Amazon, so I will leave them linked below along with all the makeup that I use. So if you're interested in any of that, it's in the description box. So this is definitely the dress I'm gonna go with. Here is the final look with the heels. I have these cute little heels from Target, and fun fact, I'm actually gonna wear these on my wedding day too. So that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you again for just being on this journey with me. I love you guys so much, and the next time I see you, I'll be a married woman.